y'all. Good morning and welcome to Take Off with Alex. My name is Alex. I'm a flight attendant for a major U.S. carrier. We're going to work for 4 days. I was originally going to go to work yesterday, but worked overnight at the hotel and then just did not have the motivation to cook any food. So here we are. It's early. This big honker on my forehead. And yeah, I had just about a week off. Did a little bit of flying here and there with my family. And then my wife and I just had a weekend at home. It was quiet. It was great. So yeah, we have a turn today. We're going to Boston and back. Then we're going to hang out at one of my favorite hotels, hopefully get a good workout in, have dinner at the bar, and then we're in reserve. I'm on our junior AM reserve, which really just means I'm good from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. each day. There are a decent amount of trips in there, so I assume I'll get used, but I am going to be towards the bottom of the list, I assume, based on the other reserve trip that I worked at. Went way over what our normal pay is, so we'll see. I have my reserve block in there to give away. I have some money on it. We're allowed to give trips away with money, so we'll see what happens, but hopefully it'll get picked up. Until then, let's get to work. Talked to you yesterday, but totally forgot. Actually totally forgot. It's not true. I just, every time I went to go do it, I did forget. So I guess maybe I did totally forget. It's 4:50 in the morning. I have a 3-day trip. Yesterday I did my turn to Boston. Worked it on an 800. And 2 of the other flight attendants I had worked with before on turns. So it was nice. It was easy. Excuse me. But we were on final approach, and all of a sudden you hear, whack! And it was like loud, plane jolted a little bit. Well, a bird had hit our roof. And you could, when we got on the ground, you couldn't tell, but passengers up front were a little shaken, and I was flying in the A position, so I was flying closest to the door, and I just look over and I'm like, what in the world was that? And after kind of evaluating in the cabin, we were like, oh, it must have been a bird strike. So that was fun. Got here, decided to go down for happy hour. Was not really worth it, but you don't know it until you try it, so won't do that again. We'll just go down for dinner next time. Got some crab chowder and a hamburger and fries, and those were good, but nothing was discounted. They had like 1 discounted appetizer and 1 discounted drink. It was not worth it at all. Should have gone to the gym. The plan was to come back, let my stomach rest just a little bit, and settle and digest, and then go to the gym. I was so tired I actually fell asleep. So, woke up around like 8:30, chatted with a friend around 10, and then went to bed. Tried to self-assign. Initially, that did not work, but I was watching it, and was able to grab a trip that was self-assignable. So on my kind of reserve, you can only grab a trip that reports before 6 a.m. So I I was able to get one. We're in St. Louis tonight, Fort Myers tomorrow. 3 legs today. Our first leg is not full, and we go to Nashville. So, let's see what happens. Hey y'all, we made it to St. Louis. Did 3 to St. Louis. Easy day. First leg had like 40 some odd people, hour and a half flight. Calm, lovely. One of my favorite ways to start the day. Got to sip on some coffee, have my breakfast, which was just some yogurt. It was great. So we're here. I went to the gym. And then I went and got a cupcake at a place called The Cup. Came highly recommended. Lots of awards won. It was alright. Y'all, when I want a cup, I mean, it was a very light cupcake, not super crazy. But when a cupcake is filled, I want it like really filled. And I also want the flavor to be really prominent. So I got a lemon cupcake. It's my favorite flavor. Super fresh, springy. It just didn't hit. It was lemony and fresh, but just not exactly what I was looking for. So, yeah, as my wife can attest, if there is a flavor in something, I really want to taste it, and I'm very particular about that. That's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm very particular. So, would I go back? Maybe. Would I look for something else first? Absolutely. I was gonna look for a coffee shop, but a lot of the ones I was looking at, you couldn't tell if they home make their syrups, and as I've said before, it's really the big thing I'll look for. So that's that. I'm gonna go see the new Snow White movie. There's been some controversy around it, so I want to see it for myself. There is a theater close by, $5 matinee. I'm going to get me some popcorn. I love buttery popcorn. So we're going to do that. And then we have a 4:40 a.m. lobby tomorrow, which is really 5:40 our time at home. But, you know, it's pretty good. We'll take it. Nice calm overnight. And for once, we have an actually long overnight. Both overnights on this trip are longer, so no complaints. Oh, also, fun fact about me. I absolutely love finding local grocery stores and seeing what they have to offer. So I stumbled upon a local one today. Absolutely amazing. Just so many cutesy things, things I don't see in the local stores. Good amount of just like local products and then European products, and obviously because we're close to Chicago, just regional variation. So it was fun. I didn't buy anything. Took pictures of a few things. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep walking around, and I'm gonna head back, edit some videos, and go see this movie. Talk to you soon. Hey y'all, so I'm currently sitting in my hotel room. It's 12:30 Eastern time. I am in Fort Myers. We're by a shopping plaza, so I'm gonna go out and take a walk, and then go sit by the pool and edit some videos. Super easy day, 2 legs. Our first leg wasn't full. We did St. Louis to Midway, about a 46-minute flight. We had like 90 people. We hustled that service out. And the flight attendant, our C, had a lot of drinks. So she like barely finished service, but the rest of us got it done, got snacks out. And then we did Midway to Fort Myers, and super easy. It was great. Flight was full, lots and lots of kids. There was a lot of trash to clean up. We went through multiple times, but people these days just don't clean up after themselves, which like boggles my mind. I mean, it doesn't, because as a teacher, so many kids had a hard time with that, but it just amazes me how many parents are okay leaving a mess for somebody else to clean up. Especially like at my airline, we actually tidy the plane. I'm not going to say clean because we don't really deep clean it. We have cleaners at night that come and give the plane a good wipe down, but otherwise, like, we're just picking it up and then rolling a hokey, one of those manual vacuums over things. We don't even have a real vacuum. So it's just crazy, just absolutely mind-boggling to me. There was a lot of mess though. So we're here. I'm excited for the pool. I made myself a chicken salad this trip, partially just so I could eat it on the go. I try to have something cold for lunch, so I can eat it on the plane. So La Banderita Grande wrap with some organic shredded chicken inside that I made at home, with an avocado mayo and really a balsamic aioli. We have this really good organic balsamic vinegar from Costco, and it's thicker, clearly has been sitting a while, a little more sweet, so delicious. Mixed all that together, cut up a little celery, it's so good. Have a little bit of orange juice from the hotel because they gave us a breakfast box for tomorrow, because I guess the restaurant isn't going to be open early enough for us to get breakfast. And then like some yogurt, some Honeycrisp apples, which are honestly kind of expensive, so I'm surprised that they put those in there. But like Yoplait super sugary yogurt, I won't eat it, but I'll bring it home to the kids. One of my crew members did not want theirs. They were here last week and knew what was in it. She's like, Alex, take it home for the kids. So most of the food in there will just go to the kids, but they'll be excited. They love when I bring home stuff like that. And then I'll probably have some carrots and celery and blue cheese, and then go for a walk. Maybe get to the gym. Excuse me, we'll see what this hotel gym looks like. Cheers to that. We'll talk to you soon. got a little bit of sun. Oopsies. Have a nice view of the pool from my room. Yeah, that's really it. That's the update. I might go get Starbucks. I looked for local coffee shops, not really anything standing out. Starbucks is easy. That's what I'm gonna do. And just get a nice iced brown sugar shaken espresso. That's that. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. We went to the pool. Got to talk to my family last night, and it was really hot out. I guess it wasn't super hot. The sun was just really beating down on you when you were just sitting there. So you warmed up quick. So I got a little bit of color, a little red, especially on my chest. But it's not bad. I went to Starbucks after. I was looking for local coffee shops, and it was not easy. It was super refreshing. Got a nice oat milk shaken espresso, and it was just so delicious. Came back here, did a little bit of work. Excuse me. Showered, and then slept for 7 hours. So we're up. It is 5:36. We lobby in about 14 minutes, so I gotta go. But yeah, 3 legs today. We go to Columbus, Fort Myers to Columbus, Columbus to Orlando, Orlando to Baltimore. Done around 4, and then I commute home on the 8:15 flight or 8:10, something like that. So it's a long day, but good crew. Flights are long enough to eat on. Really can't complain. Let's see what today brings. We had 3 flights. I don't even remember where we ended up. Lots of Florida. It was fine. It was a long 10-hour duty day. Fort Myers to Columbus, Columbus to Orlando, Orlando to Baltimore. And I sat and waited 4 hours for my flight. It is currently 10:53 p.m. local time. I have been in this uniform since about 5:20 this morning, so I'm very excited to get it off. We got some Donato's Pizza, which I guess started in Columbus. For brunch. And then we had a little bit of Chick-fil-A when we got to the airport in Baltimore because I didn't have anything for dinner. That's that. Came home. It was easy. no complaints. So an easy wrap to a 3-day reserve block. Happy to be home. I'm home for 2 days and then we go back out. So we'll enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.